Halfway through the Dovetail Games Bassmaster Elite at the Sabine River. Friday action. Cut day. You've got to make it to the top 40 suits to make it to the weekend, and that's the goal of all of these anglers. Welcome into the Bassmaster Studios, sponsored by Marathon. Ronnie Moore here with Mike Sucon. Such, day 2. We weren't sure what we were going to get. We thought Brock Mosley wasn't going to make the run. We thought Christie maybe would run out of gas. But what we saw was very impressive between those two anglers.
Two plans were executed. They're still atop the leaderboard, 1-2. I don't know who's going to be when they come in, when they get their weights weighed in, but they're atop there with guys chasing them.
And really 3rd through 10th on the Sabine are really fighting to stay in it, stay within one bite of that lead as we take it to the state of Texas and the city of Orange, Texas, our host this week, the Sabine River. And as we go south and west on the Texas side of this fishery, we run down the river system and you keep hauling all the way to Houston and you will find Brock Mosley. Meanwhile, halfway to that destination, you stop and check out Lee Livesey, and he really kind of is the one with a lot of experience here, but for different reasons. He's fished here plenty suits, but he's also gator hunted
here
a lot.
That's kind of cool, and he's done well in his shallow water areas. He's very fortunate he got out of there, though. He was worried about it, and he made it back home.
50% of the game at the Sabine River is navigating. And so with him having so much experience on a boat, whether he's hunting or fishing, having that navigation experience takes away half of the troubles that you'll face in practice. And Livesey really was calling his shot, knowing what stretches he was going to get a bite on and then getting a bite.
Probably done a lot more traveling here in an airboat, though, Ronnie.
Oh, yes. Don't worry about hitting the ground. Well, you can run over ground. But this is what he had to do. He had to find a little bit of deeper water, back up, get situated, straight ready, and then floor it and get up on pad, and he was able to make it out of his area successfully.
But with the winds forecast to go 20 to 30 today, Ronnie, blowing through the bay, this was the trick. Brock Mosley, maybe not getting down there because it wasn't so bad in the morning, but getting back this afternoon.
Isn't there a song, Should I Stay or Should I Go?
Yeah,
that's what Brock Mosley was.
Should I go now?
He was wanting to think about that all night. He was saying, I think I'm going to stay, and I said that was...
I'm not going.
It could be a good call because he was the second boat to leave the dock today. If he stayed, he'd have a lot of time, but he decided to go. The wind was not nearly as bad, and boy, did he pay off in 30 minutes when he got there.
You said it was peer pressure, Ronnie, that his roommates and maybe even Zola. I said, no, you got to go, bro.
I think Davey Height said at the dock that Hank Cherry, his roommate, said, remember that World Series that was won on the bunt? Of course you don't.
Of course not.
You have to
go hit the home run.
You have to swing for the home run
exactly, Ronnie.
To win and get it. And right now, through 2 days, Brock Mosley has fished flawlessly. Meanwhile, opposite end of the fishery, basically.
But just as far,
Christie,
right? Or farther.
Just as far, just as big of a risk. Jason Christie going extremely far north.
Worried he's going to run out of gas on his way back.
But when he's gotten to his areas, after going not distance as far as Mosley, but going a little slower to conserve gasoline, it's paid off within 30 minutes to an hour. Once he's got there, he's caught all of his weight. And he got by far the most bites today on day 2 compared to anyone else.
Yeah, you got to watch out whenever he's in an event in the top. You got to watch him. He is a closer.
If you look at
5 wins.
If you look at water and see dingy or dirty water and a spinnerbait could be thrown there, you got to think about Jason Christie.
Watch out for Jason Christie.
He is one that is kind of a reputation for that. It's so in his wheelhouse, as Mark Zona said earlier on Bassmaster Live, and I would agree with him. This is his comfort bait in his comfort watercolor, but this isn't a great fishery for him. He's struggled a couple times he's been here in the past.
Yeah, but he's been catching consistently nice-sized fish. He didn't catch Mosley's 5-6 from day 1. Mosley had 2 nice overs on day 1. That Christie's were more consistent.
The key for Christie, get me away from any and everybody. I want to fish alone, and he has done that so far, and he is in contention after 2 days. Tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday morning, we will see you on Bassmaster.com and Fox Sports 1, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. You can catch all the action from Bassmaster Live, Fox Sports 1, and Bassmaster.com. We'll see you on the weekend.